Holy smokes! EA absolutely dropped an atom bomb on coin selling today. If you guys are unaware at this point, the servers went down for maintenance because they're adding essentially a price region or a price cap to Ultimate Team. So you're going to have players that can be sold within a minimum and a maximum price. Now, one of their goals with doing this is to make players more affordable for the average user. I'm pretty sure Cristiano Ronaldo's price gap right now is 5 million to 7.5 million coins. In order to get Ronaldo, you have to play thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of games, and you better be good in doing all those games, winning the Division 1 title over and over again. Because if not, you're just not going to get Ronaldo. Now, you could head to the store and open packs with FIFA points. You could do it with coins, but coins just got a heck of a lot more valuable. Now, if you decide to go the route with FIFA points, you're gonna more than likely be disappointed because as of right now, the price of FIFA points hasn't changed. So still, to get 12,000 FIFA points, you're gonna be spending 80, 90, 100 bucks, whatever it is. That's a lot. And the changes that they're making, yes, it is going to screw over coin sellers because you can no longer take that non-rare 54 rated bronze McManaman, toss him up there for 2 million coins, and then bingo, bango, bongo, you've magically got 2 million coins in your bank account. Those bronze players, their price cap is going to be like 400 coins. Maximum price for him, and you'd have to buy how many of those over and over and over again to get your coins. It just becomes not worth it. Now, I asked you guys on Twitter, give me your questions so that we can go ahead and I can try to answer at least some of them, because there are questions, there's concerns, there's all sorts of wonders of what's going on right now. So I'll get into some of those and we'll see where that leaves us. Now, the first one was I kind of touched on. Do you think FIFA coins are going to decrease in price? Absolutely not. What motivation does EA have at the moment to drop the price of FIFA points? Zero. They just eliminated the other option with coin selling, right? So now they're going to say, hey, we've got that monopoly on it. We can charge whatever we want. They could raise prices if they wanted to. Now, that would cause just an extreme uproar and all sorts of other issues. So that's probably not going to happen. Will they decrease prices? I doubt it. I truly, truly doubt it. So you're going to either be shelling out lots of cash straight into EA's pocket or struggling to try to get those high-priced cards. Now, they did say they're going to be adjusting the caps over time so the average users can use those high-priced players. But if the percentage of, like, if the ratio stays the same and Ronaldo and Messi and Ibra and the legends all stay as rare as they are now, the average guy's still not going to be touching those cards. The next question was, Japes, what's going to happen to those of us that have spent so much on certain cards and their price gap has now dropped down? EA gave you a big one of these because you're just a casualty of war to them. It's not necessarily a bad thing, and I know that it sucks, but EA decided that, hey, we're going to piss off a few people that have these cards that are going to miss out on their price gap in order to try to solve the general problem. Now, one of the questions that I got asked was, Japes, what do you think about the timing of this? And I actually think this was a massive mistake on EA's behalf to drop it during FIFA 15. I think the idea in general, and the foot purist in me really likes the change. And I think it's probably a good thing in the long run for the general way forward of the game. It should have been set up for FIFA 16. Dropping it right now into FIFA 15 is going to turn the, well, I say masses. It's going to turn a massive amount of people completely off the game, in my opinion. Now, I'm hoping that they don't get turned off of FIFA in general. Maybe migrate over to pro clubs, head-to-head seasons. There are some really other great game modes that don't necessarily require you to spend tons of money on FIFA points. Now, I know a ton of you guys will have plenty of coins to deal with, and one of the questions that I got asked was, Japes, how is this going to affect your series? Well, let's take a look at what series I do. Path to Power. I have spent on FIFA points one time during that series. Everything else has been pack luck and all that going forward. And I might even be able to trade cards now again, which a lot of you guys like to begin with. It just wasn't worth it for me trading before. But now it might be. So that could be something interesting. That might add a little something else to Path to Power again. Your Sunday Silvers and your Saturday Shield. Lucky enough, I've got kind of a bank built up from cards that I've packed in previous ones using FIFA points and whatnot and traded on my main account. So I've got some coins to spend, and I'll be able to sell some players on to continue to kind of rotate squads around. Saturday Shield not affected. Sunday Silvers not really affected either. Now there is another series that I was planning on doing that might be a bit more difficult. Fatal will be coming back. Fatal shouldn't be affected either because I currently have a high enough coin total that I can go with it from the start. Now, if I were to hop on, say, a second account or something like that and try to get going with the new series on there, it's 100% going to be a RTG style thing with maybe some FIFA. I've got an idea for it. That'll be something to come at a later date. And I know this is kind of a ramble, but we'll touch on it one more time. Japes, is this an improvement for players that don't have many coins? Nope. In fact, I would say it sucks to be you. Well, sort of. Because if they continue to bring the prices down in the regions, then you're going to find yourself in some good shape. But for the guy now that just doesn't have lots of coins and wants to use Ronaldo or Messi or Suarez or Ibra or Ribery or Robin, you better play a lot of games or you better spend a lot of money on FIFA points. Now, you could do some trading, and theoretically it would be possible because they seem to be leaving enough room. But what's going to happen when everybody tries to sell right at the minimum or buy at the minimum and sell at the maximum? It's just going to be a giant cluster of... It's going to be difficult. Now, on the topic of coin sponsors, which we kind of went away from for a second, and EA dropping the bomb and saying, we're pretty much done with you guys. Do I think that coin sponsors will go away? Nope. With as much money involved in coins at the current time, somebody, somewhere out there will have the will to find a way to get around this. Now, I don't think that it's going to be the same ease at which you're doing it right now, but I believe that if you're going to want to get coins, somebody's going to be there to supply those coins for you. How? When? I don't know the answer to that, but I think that it will be coming. You might see things like people selling accounts now. And hey, I've got all these players on my account. If you want to buy it, here you go. And somebody's going to say, hey, FIFA's the only game I play. I don't care if I have this gamer tag or that gamer tag. Let me get those details and log on in to use my favorite players. It's just a thought, and I don't know how exactly it's going to play out, but I'm pretty sure, just like every other game out there with the currency system, that currency system or in-game items are almost always sold outside of the game for that real dollar. Now, I got to ask, what do I think the goals are of EA putting the price cap on in terms of Ultimate Team? Well, one, it's basically to say, screw you guys to coin sellers. We're going to try to bring back pure FIFA Ultimate Team. They're going to take down the web app as well. We can say goodbye to the web app as far as I'm concerned, because that is where a lot of the problems came about of people kind of trying to get in and get those coins. So with the web app gone, it's going to be purely console based, and that I think is what EA's main goal is. They might be putting these changes in now to kind of test it out, test the waters so they can perfect it for FIFA 16. I still think they should have left it for FIFA 16 and gone straight forward with it from the start. The last one, a lot of you guys want to know like the ins and outs, and EA are going to release something, I'm sure, that's going to tell you exactly what we want to know, and I'm kind of waiting to go do my reading, and then I'll sleep on it and give you guys an opinion. Are the ranges going to change for the players? Yes, but it's going to be a long, slow change. It's not going to happen where someday they're going to be like, Ronaldo's 1 million coins. Not going to happen. Not this year. Maybe sometime in the future, maybe FIFA 16, who knows, but it's just not going to happen this year. The problem is you're going to see Ronaldo for his max price on the market. One's going to be listed, bam, he's going to be sold. So you're going to be fighting with those quick fingers to try to buy them because there are enough people that play Ultimate Team for a significant amount of time that they're going to be able to snag that card so easily. And then it's just going to be a battle to see who's faster. So all right, guys. So all in all, where do I fall? Which side of the fence? Good, bad, ugly? I don't think it's that. I think it's going to be ugly for a little while. I'd be lying if I said anything different. Good in the long run for the overall aspect and integrity of the game? Probably. But think about this. EA is basically, again, giving a middle finger to anybody that's going to head out to the store or head into your Xbox store or whatever and click download on FIFA 15 or pick up a copy of FIFA 15. Do you think that player is going to sit down with the game? He's going to go, oh, okay, this is what this player's worth. That's what that player's worth. I want to use my favorite players that I've seen on TV. I don't really want to spend more money on the game right now. Oh, Ronaldo's minimum 5 million coins? Do you know how many games that is? We touched on it. It's just ridiculous. Nice idea. Maybe poor execution at this point in time. That's why I think they should have held off for a little while. Anyways, guys, that's where we're going to kind of come to a close of this video. Drop a like. Leave me your feedback. I love interacting with you guys about this sort of stuff. I get to kind of take different looks and, you know, sit up here and chat with you guys. So I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.